Alright, today we get to go over another one of my new favorite effect stacks. Now, there's a couple different ways you can play this effect stack out. It makes for a really cool progression. So there's like 3 different stacks that I'm going to show an example of how you can maybe start it slow with the music and build it up. And then of course the traditional effect stack overlay that you can do. So I'll go over some throw examples on these, and then I'll do a breakdown so you guys can copy and follow along as we do this. So what I meant here by a progression is if we started with something like this, it's just some basic little right angles that's going on. We could stack it with the second one here, and you got some more detail coming in. Now they're playing on a lot of the same right angles and whatnot, so it matches really well to stack them on top of each other. And then here's the third look that I have that I really like. This is kind of like a feedback smear that it does with some bars in there. So let's go over a little bit of detail and look at exactly how this is broken down. Now, one of the reasons they go good together is a couple of these are on the generator that's driving it is on the grid noise warp. And here's that. Like I said, feel free to copy these as we're going through them. If you like tutorials like these, we got a full classroom, and it's way beyond what we got here on YouTube. Plugins, loops, we got insider tips and tricks from a community of experienced VJs. Now, if you haven't yet, check out our week free trial to see for yourself and download some unique assets. You can see external FFT right there on random frequency. That's going to a 0.45. It bounces in between there. We got a pixelate, again, that's bouncing around, a 0.06 for the max. Same thing, bouncing around again, external FFT, what do I mean by that? And notate that this one is driven with a high gain to the left with a max of 0.42. Multi-pixelate, we got it capped at a 0.46. It's external FFT driven. Broken LCD. Now this one's important. It's got an external FFT that's driving it forward. Feel free to copy all these. This is another cool one too, is the tunnel. If you turn that on, that gives you a really neat look right there. There's the tunnel by itself. And that's an external FFT, so it's driven by audio. So here's a circular screen. You can copy that. We got the opacity on an echo trace that's bouncing with an external FFT. I'm going to keep moving through this. Edge detection, echo trace, corner color tint that's driven with an external FFT. And then I had it flipped, so I put a transform on it and flipped the visual. I liked it the other side, right side up. So yeah, there's some effects you can copy. They're all 12 the same, but here is those turned off. So if you want this look right here that's on the sample screen, you can get that by turning those specific ones off. And then the same rule applies for Resize here, which is the bottom layer. That's the sample over here that I'm giving you guys. So the last thing I want to go over here is effect stack overlays. And to do that, all you need to do is have your content underneath the effect stack, have that on, and then change your blend mode to whatever fits your look that you like the most. I tend to use screen the most often. And here's another example of the effect stack we went over earlier. And then go in there and play around with them, because as you can see, playing around with those effects stack blend modes can get you dramatically different looks. So this one being on 50 distance rather than screen gets another really cool look. So yeah, feel free to copy all those. There is infinite variety of looks that you can get, so please go have fun with it, go toy around with these, and feel free to share with us what you guys come up with. And yeah, have fun along the way.